जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन। वनचारी। वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय श्री श्री राधा माधव की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयामुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिके कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रहे। Hare Krishna, this morning we'll be discussing from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 2, verse number 8. Devakyaha Jathare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tat Sannikrishya Rohinyaha Udare Sanniveshaya Devakya Jhathare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tat Sannikrishya Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya Devakya Jhathare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tat Sannikrishya Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya Devakya Jhathare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tat Sannikrishya Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya. Please recite. Devakya Jhathare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tat Sannikrishya Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya Devakya Jhathare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tat Sannikrishya Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya Devakya Jhathare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tat Sannikrishya Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya. Matajis. Devakya Jhathare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tat Sannikrishya Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya. Word to word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Devakya of Devaki, Jhathare within the womb, Garbham the embryo, Sheshakyam known as Shesha, the plenary expansion of Krishna, Dhama the plenary expansion, Mamakam of me, Tat him, Sannikrishya attracting, Rohinya of Rohini, Udare within the womb, Sanniveshaya transfer without difficulty. Translation: Within the womb of Devaki is my partial plenary expansion known as Sankarshana or Shesha. Without difficulty, transfer him into the womb of Rohini. Purport. The first plenary expansion of Krishna is Baladeva, also known as Shesha. The Shesha incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead supports the entire universe, and the eternal mother of this incarnation is Mother Rohini. Because I am going into the womb of Devaki, the Lord told Yogamaya, the Shesha incarnation has already gone there and made suitable arrangements so that I may live there. Now he should enter the womb of Rohini, his eternal mother. In this connection, one may ask how the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is always situated transcendentally, could enter the womb of Devaki, which had previously been entered by the six asuras, the Shadgarbhas. Does this mean that the Shadgarbhasuras were equal to the transcendental body of the Supreme Personality of Godhead? The following answer is given by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura. The entire creation, as well as its individual parts, is an expansion of the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, even though the Lord enters the material world, he does not do so. This is explained by the Lord himself in Bhagavad Gita 9.4 to 5. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta mutina masthani sarva bhutani na chaham teshavasthita na cha tasmat na cha masthani bhutani pashyame yogam aishwaram bhuta bhrunna cha bhutasto mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. By me, in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them. And yet, everything that is created does not rest in me. Behold my mystic opulence. Although I am the maintainer of all living entities, and although I am everywhere, myself is the very source of creation. Sarvam khal vidam brahma. Everything is an expansion of Brahman, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yet, everything is not the Supreme Godhead, and He is not everywhere. Everything rests upon Him, and yet does not rest upon Him. This can be explained only through the Achintya Bheda Abheda philosophy. Such truths cannot be understood, however, unless one is a pure devotee. For the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita 18.55, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tattvataha. One can understand the Supreme Personality as He is only by devotional service, even though the Lord cannot be understood by ordinary persons. This principle should be understood from the statement of the Shastras. A pure devotee is always transcendentally situated because of executing 9 different processes of Bhakti Yoga. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Achanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. Thus situated in devotional service. A devotee, although in the material world, is not in the material world. Yet a devotee always fears because I am associated with the material world. So many contaminations affect me. Therefore, he is always alert in fear, which gradually diminishes his material association. Symbolically, Mother Devaki's constant fear of Kamsa was purifying her. A pure devotee should always fear material association. And in this way, all the asuras of material association will be killed as the Shadgarbhasuras were killed by Kamsa. It is said that from the mind, Marichi appears. In other words, Marichi is an incarnation of the mind. Marichi has 6 sons: Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada and Matsarya. Lust, anger, greed, illusion, madness and envy. The Supreme Personality of Godhead appears in pure devotional service. This is confirmed in the Vedas, Bhaktir evainam darshayati. Only bhakti can bring one in contact with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared from the womb of Devaki, and therefore Devaki symbolically represents bhakti. And Kamsa symbolically represents material fear. When a pure devotee always fears material association, his real position of bhakti is manifested, and he naturally becomes uninterested in material enjoyment. When the 6 sons of Marichi are killed by such fear, and one is freed from material contamination within the womb of bhakti, the Supreme Personality of Godhead appears. Thus, the 7th pregnancy of Devaki signifies the appearance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. After the 6 sons, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, and Matsarya are killed, the Shesha incarnation creates a suitable situation for the appearance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In other words, when one awakens his natural Krishna consciousness, Lord Krishna appears. This is the explanation given by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnapadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvise Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Wish you all very happy Balarama Purnima. Today is the appearance of Lord Balaram. So Lord Balaram appeared 1 week before, 1 week or 8 days you can say, before Lord Krishna. So the current verse, it speaks about how Lord Krishna ordered Yogamaya to transfer Balaram, who is situated in the womb of Mother Devaki, to transfer him into the womb of Rohini, so that Lord can appear. And why Rohini? Because Rohini is the eternal mother of Balaram. Rohini is the eternal mother of Balaram. Just like Devaki is the eternal mother of Lord Krishna. So Lord Balaram is the, we'll discuss something about Tattva of Lord Balaram, then little few pastimes. So Lord Balaram is the first expansion of Lord Krishna. Krishna, he has three Shaktis, Samvit, Sandhini and Hladini. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that Bhoktaram Yagna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suhridam Sarvabhutanam Gnatva Mam Shantim Rachata. Says, I am the enjoyer. Okay, he says, I am the enjoyer. But to enjoy, you need someone to give enjoyment, no? Isn't it? Either an object or a person. You need someone to give enjoyment. How can you enjoy single-handed, single person? Cannot enjoy. So even though Krishna says, I am the enjoyer, but he cannot enjoy without someone. So therefore he expands into, like the one expansion of his energy, Hladiri energy is Radharani. And Radharani gives pleasure to Krishna by serving him. She is the pleasure potency. Similarly is Balaram, who serves Krishna and gives enjoyment to Krishna. He is Sandhini Shakti. And Samvit is Vasudeva. So, the bodily expansion of Lord Krishna is Balaram. The first expansion of Lord Krishna is Balaram. And then Balaram expands into Chaturvyuhas, first Chaturvyuha, second Chaturvyuha, and like that how the whole spiritual world and material world comes into existence. And this is how Balaram creates a platform for the pastimes of Lord Krishna. And Lord Balaram is the only person. He is the only person. He is the only person who serves Krishna in 5 rasas. How many rasas? 5 rasas. What are the 5 rasas? Till starting. Shantaras, Dasyaras, Sakhyaras, Vatsalyaras and Madhuryaras. It is very interesting. Balaram serves Lord Krishna in all the 5 rasas. He is only one person. You see Radharani only Madhuryaras. Nanda Maharaj or Yashoda only Vatsalyaras. Cowhead boys Sakhya. And some Dasya. But Balaram is in all the 5 rasas. So we will see how. So Balaram serves Lord Krishna in the Shantaras. As I said, everything that is being expanded from Balaram, Balaram expands into all the spiritual and material worlds. They act as a platform for Lord Krishna. That means anything or anywhere where Krishna performs his Leela or the pastime, that platform is Balaram. Like Krishna is being situated on, let's say, altar. That altar is Balaram. The base. Lord Vishnu, he sleeps on Anantashesh. That Anantashesh is, who is Anantashesh? Balaram. Jai Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. That base, that platform, that Ananta Shesh is Balaram. Krishna is swinging on the jhulan. Who is that jhulan? That is Balaram. Krishna has shoes. Who is that shoes? Balaram. Krishna is glorified with kirtans, Mridanga, Kartal. Who is that Mridanga, Kartal? So when you touch Mridanga, Kartal or when you see Mridanga, Kartal, you should remember Balaram. Therefore, we don't keep Mridanga, Kartal anywhere and everywhere. We should actually, have a base for that. Because it is Balaram. Therefore, Mridangas are given Balaram Mridanga. They are sold with Balaram Mridanga name. So, all these platforms where Krishna is being served or Krishna performs his pastimes, that is Balaram. So, that is how Lord Krishna's Balaram serves Lord Krishna in the Shantaras. Then, how Lord Balaram serves Krishna in the Dasyaras. When Krishna and Balaram, they would go to for herding the cows in the forest. Sometimes Balaram, he does massage to Krishna. Krishna is sometimes very tired. Balaram, serves Krishna as a das. And all these, the chamara, the peacock feather, that is also expansion of Balaram. In that way also Balaram also serves. So that is Shanta Dasya is also included in that. And how Lord Balaram serves in the Sakhyaras as a friend. So they would go every day, all the cowhead boys, Krishna and all the cowhead boys, they would go with Balaram. They would go for herding the cows. And you always see Krishna Balaram hugging each other, putting hand on hand. In Vrindavan we have famous temple, Krishna Balaram temple. So you can see, just like friends, they are standing like friends. So that is how the relationship is. And if Krishna has any problem, Balaram solves that. Or Krishna has any problem, he goes to Balaram. Like Krishna, he steals butter and gets lot of complaints. And all the gopis would come to complain about Krishna to Mother Yashoda. And at that time, Balaram also, he would come out when the gopis come to complain. And Mother Yashoda is, speaking with the gopis. But as soon as the gopis see Balaram, Krishna is very naughty. He disturbs everyone. And everyone is frustrated with Krishna because he does always mischievous things. But there are not even one complaint on Balaram. He is very decent. He never does any mischievous. So as soon as they see Balaram's face, so pleasant and beautiful face, they forget all the problems. And they say, okay, mother, fine. It's okay, we will go. So that is how Balaram saves Krishna, as a friend. He would come and he would solve the situation. So that's how Balaram serves Krishna as a friend. Sometimes, like when Krishna was about to be given the charge of the heading of cows, Mother Yashoda did not approve, because Krishna can do anything, not trustworthy. So then Balaram, but Krishna want to go, Krishna want to herd cows. Yashoda is not allowing. Then Balaram comes. So I will go with Krishna. Then Mother Yashoda is satisfied, feels passive. Okay, Balaram is there, then you can go. Tomorrow is, Ashtami. So that is how Gopashtami starts. Krishna starts herding of the cows. Okay, if Balaram is there, then you will not do any mischief. I can trust you. If Balaram is there, I can trust you. So then Krishna and Balaram and all the cowherd boys, they would go. If Balaram doesn't go, then that day will be a very disastrous day. It is on the day of Balaram Jayanti, the birthday of Lord Balaram. He did not go for herding cows. He was in the home only. His birthday. But Krishna, he went with his friends, and that is the day the great disaster happened. The big Aghasura demon, swallowed all the cowherd boys, and Krishna has to kill Aghasura demon. Because Balaram did not go, such big disaster happened. And exactly after 1 year, what happened? Brahma Vimohan Lila. That day also Balaram was not available. So that is how Balaram, as a friend, he serves Lord Krishna. And how Balaram serves Lord Krishna in the Vatsalya Ras. Because not only Balaram, as a friend, but sometimes he is heavier on Krishna. In the Rama Avatar, in the Treta Yuga, Lakshmana, as a younger brother to Lord Ram, he has to hear everything, whatever Lord Ram says. In fact, when Kaikeyi said Lord Ram to go to forest, Lakshmana was very angry. He wanted to even punish Kaikeyi. But Rama stopped. So he was controlling his anger. So he was thinking, as a younger brother, I have to listen to my elder brother. I have to tolerate so much. Now next time I will not come as younger brother. I will come as elder brother, so that he has to listen me. So I will not be controlled by him. So that's how Krishna, Lakshmana, he came as Balaram, as the elder brother. So as elder brother, Balaram sometimes he controls Krishna. Hey, sit, stand, don't do this. Like that, as a commanding, just like how the parents, they control the child. Of course, nowadays children are uncontrolled. So Balaram would control Krishna by strong voice sometimes. And when Krishna, he was tied by Mother Yashoda to the motor, grinding motor. Why? Because Krishna, he had stolen the butter and giving to all the monkeys. He was caught red-handed, and he broke that pot which Yashoda was boiling the milk. So Yashoda became very angry and tied Krishna to the grinding motor. And Krishna took the grinding motor to the 2 trees, Yamalajana trees, and those 2 trees fallen, and Gandharvas, Nalakuver and Manigriva, they were liberated. And then After that, Krishna is still is tied to the grinding motor. Everyone is coming, seeing trees are fallen, and Krishna is in between. No one could open Krishna. No one could open that knot, because that knot was tied by who? Yashoda, who is in the Vatsalya ras. And everyone who is present there, they were less than that. Or they could not match to the Vatsalya ras of Mother Yashoda. And suddenly Balaram happened to come there and see all big trees fallen, everyone is there, no one is opening Krishna. And he was asking, who tied this? And someone told Balaram it's in the ear. They told it's Yashoda. So therefore no one could open that. But Balaram would come and just, he would come and just open the knot. So that shows how Balaram is also on the platform of Vatsalya. Because only that rasa can open that. Then how Lord Balaram serves Lord Krishna in the Madhurya ras. The same Balaram, he expands into a gopi called Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari is the sister of Radharani. Sister of Radharani. And she serves in the intimate pastimes of Radha and Krishna. And there is a kunj, Swananda Sukhada kunj. This is a kunj where she serves Radha Krishna in the most intimate pastimes. So in this way, Balaram serves Lord Krishna in all the five rasas. And apart from this, Balaram is the Adi Guru. Is the Adi Guru. Because a Guru is always serving Krishna and engages his disciples to serve Krishna, gives him knowledge, trains him in devotional service, and personally he is doing service to Krishna. So the Adi Guru, the first Guru is Balaram. And all the Gurus, they are representatives of the first Guru, which is Balaram. There are so many demons which Krishna killed in Vrindavan. But there are two demons which Krishna left, who Krishna did not kill. What are the two demons? What are the two demons, Shaunak Prabhu, which Krishna did not kill? Pralambasura and Dhenukasura. Are we reading Krishna book? So then we should know what demons Krishna did not kill. We are Krishna devotees, so we should know everything about Krishna. At least what is there in the Krishna book. So two demons Krishna did not kill, Dhenukasura and Pralambasura. One external reason why Krishna did not kill these two demons. What is the external reason that Krishna did not kill these two demons? Why? Why Krishna did not kill these two demons? Because he gave a promise to Bali Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, that all your descendants will be liberated, So these two demons, they were somehow connected in the lineage of Bali Maharaj, who is the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. So therefore Krishna did not kill. But the other reason why Krishna did not kill is these two demons, Dhenukasura and Pralambasura, they represent two anarthas in the heart. All the demons in the Vraja Lila, they represent some anarthas. We have so many anarthas in the heart, right? Because of which we are not able to do devotional service properly. It's not, we are still not on the pure level because of this anarthas. So these two demons, Dhenukasura represents Dehatma Buddhi, the bodily consciousness. And Pralambasura represents attraction to opposite sex. These two anarthas, it is said that even Krishna cannot eradicate this. Only it is by the mercy of Guru one can eradicate these two anarthas, Dehatma Buddhi and attraction to opposite sex. Therefore, a person may worship Krishna for lifetimes and lifetimes, but he will not be freed from Dehatma Buddhi and attraction to opposite sex. They will be devotees. They will be nice devotees. They will do service, they will do donation, all symptoms they will show. But these two things, they may not be freed from. They will not be. Till the time they don't take shelter of a guru, they will be, these anarthas will be there. It's only by surrendering to a guru, by serving a guru, taking instructions from him and following those instructions, pleasing him, living a life completely dedicated in the service of spiritual master. Only such a person can become free from Dehatma Buddhi and attraction to opposite sex. To show this, Krishna gave these two demons to be killed by Balaram, who is the Adi Guru, who is the representative of all the other gurus. So that is how we should always pray to Balaram to help us to overcome these two anarthas by serving our own spiritual master. And there are so many pastimes connected to Balaram. Once upon a time, when Balaram, the Balaram got married to Revati. That's why Balaram's one name is Revati Raman or Revati Pati, like that. So this Revati, she is the daughter of King Raivata. And it was way back in Satyayuga, this king was there. So this king wanted to get a best husband to his daughter. So he wanted to go to the topmost personality in this universe. Who is that first person in this universe? First living entity is Brahma. So he knows the best. Where is the best person? Because he designs bodies, no? He is the creator, secondary creator. So where is that best person? So he directly goes to Brahma. Marriage bureau. Just like how someone goes to a marriage bureau to find a person. So he went to Brahma to find a husband for his daughter. So, but and by the time he spent there in the Brahmaloka, lakhs of years passed away in the earth, because there the time is very fast. Little bit of time he was there in Brahmaloka, but lakhs of years passed away in Bhuloka. So Brahma told that, Brahma told just wait, and in that 1 to 2 seconds only lakhs of years passed away. So Brahma said that, okay, now there is Balaram, the son of Mother Rohini is there. He'll be the best person for your daughter. And then King Raivata brought the daughter down to the earth, and he met Balaram and offered his daughter to Balaram. But Raivata and the daughter Revati, they were from Satya Yuga, and Balaram is in Dwapar Yuga. So there is a difference of height. Revati is too tall. So when Balaram accepted Revati with his hull plow, he just pulled her down, decreased her height, and made it barabar equal, and then married. Very interesting. Once Balaram, he was in Dwarka, so he visited Vrindavan and met the gopis. There are gopis separately for Krishna and Balaram. So those gopis with whom Balaram would do the Leelas, so he met them. And he was doing Leelas on the bank of Yamuna. But the Yamuna is little far. And he was ordering Yamuna, come near. Yamuna was not coming because she was very fearful of Balaram. Balaram drinks a very special juice called Varuni. Varuni. So he gets spiritual intoxicated also. Then Yamuna was very scared to come. And then Balaram becomes very angry and he takes a plow and wanted to tear Yamuna into 100 branches. And Yamuna was very fearful and came nearby. Once Kauravas, they attacked the son of Lord Krishna, Samba. Samba is the son of Lord Krishna and Jambavati. Samba got in love with the daughter of Duryodhana. Her name is Lakshmana. So they loved each other and they want to marry. But Duryodhana, he doesn't want to give. And he arranged a Swayamvara for Lakshmana. And all the kings came. So Samba understood this and he went there and kidnapped Lakshmana from there. Then seeing this, all the Kauravas, they became very angry. And they were trying to attack and captured Samba also, I think. So when Balaram came to know this, he was very angry. And he went there to Hastinapur, Delhi, and he asked them to release, but they did not release. And then out of anger, he started pulling whole Hastinapuram with his plow. So it was shaking, whole Hastinapuram was shaking. And they understood, oh, Balaram, he can do anything. They just released Samba and Lakshmana. Balaram is the one who taught Gada Yuddha to Duryodhana. Duryodhana is a disciple of Balaram. And Duryodhana learned very nicely, very expert in Gada Yuddha. And Balaram even wanted to give his sister Subhadra in marriage to Duryodhana, but Krishna doesn't want that to happen. And Krishna wanted to give Subhadra to Arjuna. And if you read Mahabharata, Arjuna comes in disguise as a sadhu and comes every day for a feast in the palace. And that is how Subhadra and Arjuna see each other, and one day Arjuna kidnaps Subhadra. And so even though Yeah, one thing, just like Krishna in Vrindavan, he only holds flute, right? Do we see Krishna holding Sudarshan Chakra in Vrindavan or Gada or any sword or any weapon? No. Only flute. And in Dwaraka or Mathura, Krishna holds Sudarshan Chakra, but not flute. We don't see Krishna playing flute in Dwaraka. Isn't it? We don't see. Similarly, Balaram, we don't see Balaram holding a Gada in Vrindavan. No. He holds Gada only in either Dwaraka or Mathura. Just like Krishna, no, we said two different Krishnas, Vrindavan Krishna, Shyam Sundar Krishna, or Mathura Dwaraka Krishna, Vasudeva Krishna, both are different. So similarly, Balaram also, of course, it is same Krishna, but in the mood it is different, right? Similarly, Balaram also, Vrindavan has a different mood, and Mathura Dwaraka has a different mood. Just like Krishna, Vrindavanam Parityajya Padam Ekam Na Gachati. He never steps out of Vrindavan. Similarly, Balaram also never steps out of Vrindavan. So in this way, Balaram, he taught Gada Yuddha to Duryodhana, but he was very upset with Duryodhana because of his dushta vyavahar, because of his bad behavior and especially towards Pandavas. He was not happy. Balaram could tolerate Duryodhana's all mischiefs, but not Vaishnava aparad. In the final stage of Kurukshetra war, when Duryodhana wanted to kill the Pandavas, Balaram could not tolerate his disciple doing Vaishnava aparad. So therefore it is said, a guru may tolerate any mischiefs of a disciple. He may be a number one, mischievous person, creating troubles. But a guru will not tolerate a disciple who does Vaishnava aparad. He will never, tolerate. So therefore, Balaram saw that, the Duryodhana is doing so much Vaishnava aparad. So he could not tolerate that, and he left. That he did not participate in the war. Balaram did not participate in the war. And then he goes to this place, Naimisharanya, where as soon as he enters, on the Vyasasan, who was sitting? Romaharshan. He was sitting and giving class. And Romaharshan, he did not offer pranam. He need not offer, but when the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Adi Guru, is coming, he has to get up and offer pranam. And he did not do. And Balaram he took a blade of grass and he killed. And again situated the son of Romaharshan Suta Goswami as the preacher. So at that time, all the sadhus there, they told Balaram that you did a sin of killing a Brahmana, Romaharshana. So you have to clean your sin, wash your sin by going for a tour of all the holy places, Tirtha Yatra. So then that is how Balaram visits all the holy places to purify from that. But he doesn't visit Jagannath Puri. You know why Balaram did not visit Jagannath Puri? Because Balaram thought that in Jagannath Puri, the devotees are worshipping me and Krishna on the same platform. So there he exhibited a dasya bhav. So as we know that we discussed, Balaram serves Krishna in the 5 different rasas. So there he exhibited a dasya about that, I am servant of Krishna, I should not be worshipped on the same platform. So therefore in that mood he did not visited Jagannath Puri. Rather he visited all the holy places. In the end, Dwaraka Leela, the Moshal Leela, when all the Yadus, they fought among themselves and killed each other. Then how Balaram left this world is that he went into trance meditation in Somnath Kshetra, Prabhas Kshetra, and then he transformed himself into this Anantashesh, the big snake, and then he disappeared. So that's all. So Balaram, he is the Adiguru, he is always in the mood of service. Balaram, what is the meaning of Balaram? Bala means strength and Rama means pleasure. So one meaning is he is full of, is very strong and he is always in bliss in serving Krishna. Is Ram. Ram means he is always in bliss of serving Krishna. Another reason, another explanation is that he is the one who gives us the spiritual strength. He is the one who gives us that spiritual taste or the pleasure. If you tell a person, even though he may be a devotee and who is working, today is Ekadashi, take leave and chant 64 rounds. You tell him, what he will say? No, I don't have leaves. If I take leave, then my one day salary will have to cut. How much rupees? So you tell him, he will tell, every day I will earn 2000 rupees. So if I take a leave, I will lose 2000 rupees. So you tell him, okay, I will give you 2000 rupees, you chant. I will give 2000 rupees, you chant. So can he sit for 8 hours and chant? No. Even though you give him 2000 rupees, he cannot sit for 8 to 10 hours and chant 64 rounds because there is no spiritual taste. So we should understand that when we are having some spiritual taste, it is given by Balaram. And when we don't have that spiritual taste, that means we still do not have that mercy from Balaram. That means we don't have the mercy of Guru, spiritual master. We are speaking Bhagavatam class or we are preaching. That is, who can do that? One who has that strength to preach, to make devotees, or to manage something. We need strength, intelligence, strength is needed. Who gives that intelligence? Who gives the strength? Spiritual strength. Spiritual strength is not dependent on the body. It is coming from spirit, from Atma. Who gives that? It comes from Balaram. That means the mercy of Guru. Those who have the mercy of Guru, they can preach. Just like Prabhupada, he had sent his disciples to all over the world. One disciple he would send, go to Japan, go to China, go to Australia. And they are not big aged people also. They are just some 18 years, 19 years, 20, 21, 25 years. Teenagers, maximum 25. They have not even seen the world fully. But they would go on the order of Prabhupada, they would go and preach and open temples. How it is possible? That is the Shakti. Said, when a guru gives instruction, with the instruction also comes power to execute that instruction. That is Balaram. Bala, strength. That is the internal meaning. So when we can do that, when we have that mercy, and if we are able to do that, that means we are getting that mercy from the Guru. So that is how Balaram expands into everywhere in the service of the Lord, and he is always in the mood of serving Lord Krishna. Just like we say, without Nitai, you cannot get Gaur. Similarly, without Balaram, you cannot get Krishna. So today is the day where we all should pray to Lord Balaram to give us, to bestow upon us that spiritual strength and spiritual pleasure, so that we can continue more and more dedicatedly in full swing, so we can continue our devotional service to Lord Krishna, Sri Radha Krishna. And we should also pray to our gurus, Prabhupada, Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru. So should pray them to give us spiritual strength to practice and preach. You need strength to practice also. To sit in Bhagavatam class is austerity. So that needs a strength. Patience is needed. To come on time, to sit for 1 hour, listen. Strength to chant. We chant 2 rounds and then we catch mobile. And 2 goes simultaneously. So that is our situation. So how to perform devotional service more precisely, more dedicatedly, that spiritual strength, practice and preach. So that we will get from Balaram, Nityananda Prabhu, or the whole Guru Parampara, Acharyas, the Gurus who are the representatives of Lord Balaram. So today is the day that we should pray for that. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. If any questions or comments. Yes, bro. More pastimes. Pastimes. I have covered 4 or 5 pastimes I have covered, I think. So now we have to prepare for abhisheka also. So Hare Krishna. Any questions? Yes, Prabhu. Mike. You take this. Very nice. Any questions? Yes. Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari. Hare Krishna. Shri Balarama Purnima Maha Mahotsav ki. Srila Prabhupada ki. Nitai Gaur Premanande.